All right, everyone, again, thank you for being here. So today we're going to talk about conversion secrets from leading e-commerce brands and how to copy them today. I'm Sean Post. I'm a CRO expert here, and we have Satish, who is the
Hi,
CEO.
everyone.
He has over 15 years of digital growth experience. Okay, we can go on.
Yep. Guys, one quick thing, if you guys have any questions, as Sean said, please feel to share the questions in the chat. I hope everybody can hear us properly. Can you say yes in the chat so that we can be clear that we are audible and you guys understand what we are talking? Can you just type in yes? All right. I'm seeing some good yes. All right. Sounds good. So in case if you guys have any questions, please ask those questions every now and then. All right. Yeah, go ahead, Sean.
Oh, okay. So what we're going to look at today is we're going to start with why conversion optimization matters more than ever. Look at what's holding back most e-commerce stores. Talk about the homepage and search optimization. Then go into filters and product discovery. Then look at the product page optimization, cart checkout, retention and re-engagement. Then we're going to look at some live examples from leading brands. And then we're going to talk about your 3-phase conversion roadmap. And then quickly summarize everything and talk about a free giveaway we have coming up at the end.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to look at why conversion optimization matters more than ever. So interesting fact that customer acquisition costs are rising across channels. So if you notice, like Meta, Google, TikTok, it's costing more and more to get new customers in. However, the average e-commerce conversion rate remains stuck around 1% to 2%. So that's money you're walking out the door just trying to get a customer. So you're spending more and more to get the customers, but conversion rates remaining the same is you're going to be losing out on more money. So we're going to talk about ways to have better conversion rates and do it at a fraction of the cost. So leading e-commerce brands, they're seeing up to 10% conversion rates. So they're not spending that money on the traffic. They're removing hidden friction points and fine-tuning the customer journey. So throughout this presentation today, we're going to be focusing on those pain points and make it a smoother customer journey, which then will get better conversion rates for you without having to spend that money into acquiring new customers.
All right. Yeah, I'll take it from here, Sean. Thanks for that. So just give an idea, like as Sean said, definitely the cost of ads have increased in the last 2 or 3 years after COVID. Most of the ad costs have been increased. I think still they control a lot. Like if you take Google, they are like a monopoly. They set the ad budgets. They set the bidding strategy. Everything is controlled by them. We don't have any say over there. So that's what we wanted to resolve by improving your conversions. To begin with, we want to talk about like what is holding, like why the conversion rates are poor. Some of the areas we feel why the conversion rates that we can control, but still we are not able to do it is definitely customers who are coming to your site were not able to find the right products, maybe because of the poor search or not able to filter out the right products for them. So that makes the customers frustrated and they drive them away. So that's an area we can easily fix. The other area is definitely the site speed. If your site is slow, there is no way that the customer is going to stay. If it loads more than 3 seconds, takes more than 3 seconds in mobile or desktop, people are going to exit. And also, the other important factor we see is when customers come to your page, most of them land onto your product page. And if the product page is not convincing, was not creating a trust they wanted to build with your brand, that's again, people are going to exit. So that's an area we can easily fix, but still not many e-commerce companies have fixed it. And the other important area is the checkout. The checkout has to be seamless, but many customers are still doing it in a very clunky way. So it's not very optimized. There are new methods that are out in the market now. You can easily implement those for a better checkout process. And the other important thing is people don't do a proper follow-up once they become a customer, or even if they do an abandoned cart. Uh, they don't do a proper follow-up for reordering or engaging the customer for lifetime. If you take a look at it like Amazon is doing it, they acquire the customer and try to make them as a customer for lifetime. That's an area that many e-commerce companies are not doing it properly these days. So the way we see conversion is it's not going to be one area that when I optimize your site, like change in the UI elements, it's going to fix. It's not nothing like that. There is no single trick. You have to fix across multiple areas. The entire customer journey you have to fix, and that's something you have to touch multiple channels. And I don't know, one person cannot fix this. Like you, it has to be a multiple team should work in concurrence to make the conversion work. So yeah, the first thing what we feel when the user is looking at your site is definitely they are going to look into your homepage and the your product search. So those are the areas we see we have to improve. Many customers, if you look at it, they come at least 85% of the customers who do a search or exiting because they're not able to find the right products. So that's an area people can easily fix. So our suggestion is to, like how leading brands are doing is they try to create a personalized homepage. Like instead of a very vanilla kind of theme kind of products that you show for all customers, you can personalize the homepage experience depending upon the customers. If they have bought any recent products or any best product that is possible that you think will be suitable for the customers, something like that, you can personalize the homepage. There are tools out there in the market that helps you in making the personalization on the homepage, like how Amazon is doing it. Definitely, you can try it out. Even our tool ConversionBox can help you with those kind of personalization. And the next one is create some kind of an urgency or some kind of a promotions that makes the user to click on the banner sections, of uh, create those kind of uh, urgency with the customer visitors coming to your site and make them click and move on to the next page. So that's another area people can easily take advantage of. Uh, the third one I would say is definitely implement search. Predictive search is important for most of the e-commerce brands. But now it's not only predictive search. You need to have the AI-based search, like which is trying to understand what the customer is really looking to find in your product. Like if somebody is looking for red dresses, try to understand like the intent of the user, like red dresses for any for Lovers Day, or is it red dresses for any uh, kids. So try to understand the intent of the user so that you can show them a better results at the top rather than default red t-shirt, something at the by default red t-shirt. So try to analyze. There has to be a search engine that needs to understand these things. Users intent and help with the autocomplete should be implemented for the customers. The cost of these kind of AI search has come down significantly with the recent trends. We'd be happy to suggest them. ConversionBox does it, Algolia does it. Many platforms are doing those kind of AI search. So try to implement that. The other important thing is behavioral based suggestions. Like customers coming to your site, they have an intent. So that's why I said if you understand the intent of the user, you can show them the right products on the search page. You can show them the right products on the categories they go, or on the product pages, the product recommendations. Everything can be optimized based on the user's intent and user's behavior. You can easily customize and personalize the experience of customer across the board. So a behavior based suggestion is important. And as I said, the cost is also coming down for these kind of AI-based product recommendations. So the takeaway is like try to make the experience across your home page, the search page, and product recommendation more personalized. That is the key thing that most of the brands do for an active engagement on the site, and we also recommend that. And the next one is on the filters and product discoveries. Uh, See, again, if you are having only 10 products or 50 products, you don't need a big filtering options. But in case you have more than 200 or 300 products on your site, people are not going to go after all the pages, the search result, or even on the category page. They need an easy filtering option, which is very dynamic, very relevant to whatever the keywords they have searched for, and it should easily they can navigate and filter out the right products for them. So phase-edited filters are very critical. Like if you take Shopify and BigCommerce, they have very limited filtering options. Try to go for a third-party tools that provides you this kind of filtering options. And the pricing is pretty cheap these days, and that's something everybody should try to implement on the site. And the next one is dynamic merchandising. Uh, I believe everybody are doing merchandising in a manual way on the back end with your Shopify or Magento, manually moving the best products or something like the positions you're changing. But that is a very time consuming, and again, it is not personalized. It's not in any way connected to the user's intent. You are trying to show the product that you wanted to sell more or something like that. But if you have this dynamic merchandising available in the system, depending upon the user's interest, we can push whatever the best selling products, depending on the user interest, to the top and recommend them. So dynamic merchandising is highly critical for better engagement on your site. Uh, and it saves time for your merchandising part, and you can easily see an impact from these kind of tools. So that is actively recommended for all the e-commerce sites. And again, if you are doing any selling any specific like skincare products or hair care products, uh, people who come to your site, even if you look into the search, they might be always searching for, I need uh, a moisturizer for a dry skin, something like that they talk about along with the need on the search. You can also implement this kind of tools called the product finder quiz. Like you can try to understand what the customers need are with these kind of questions, and then you can recommend the product. There are two ways. You provide them based on the problem they talk about or based on the profile they create. You can show them the right product on the end of the search result. And most important thing is once they give this kind of feedback to you, you can use that, and always you can market them till the lifetime. Like hey, you have this. These are the new uh, products that you can try for dry skin, or these are the products you can try for uh, that will make your dry skin go away. Something like that. You can always use that data that you collected from these quizzes and market it in the future. And also, the intent can be identified using these kind of quizzes. So, if you are selling any health or any uh, hair care, skincare kind of products, we highly recommend implementing these kind of product finder quiz. And obviously, the mobile first design, the filters should work, like the product filter should work properly in the mobile screens. Like it should be easier even the quizzes, everything should work on the mobile screens more efficiently. And most of the major brands, they start as exclusive team to test the experience in mobile devices. So the takeaway is, I would say, like, many people oversee see this filtering options, all these things. They go with the default platform specific search and filters. It doesn't work like that. You take Amazon or eBay or Walmart, they invest heavily on this filtering and the search tools and the product discovery part, because they know that is one of the major friction point most of the visitors coming to the site they have. So invest on those things. It might be slightly pricier for you now. It might look like that, but the cost of the ROI is significantly high, at least 10x. You can see an ROI from these tools. Again, the other important thing is you make your customers' life easier. That's most important for you. So try to implement those kind of things. Any questions before we jump on to the other topic? All right, I don't see any questions. All right. The next one is on the product page. So product page, in our opinion, that's an area where everybody has to spend a lot of A/B testing and do as much as clear information to your customers. Like, for example, if you're selling a product, try to have multiple images of the product, show them the right dimension, all those specifications more clearly on the product page. Better images, better clarity on the product size, everything is highly important for a customer to make a decision. Uh, Similarly, on the product page is where a customer makes a decision whether to buy or not to buy. So try to give them some kind of a trust. Hey, this brand has been uh, there for 30 years, 30-day money back guarantee, very secure platform, something like that. Those or even customer testimonials. Those things that create a trust about your brand, the product, try to show that on the product page. So that is highly critical for any customers to trust your brand and click and add to cart. Again, the most important thing is they are not going to buy immediately now. At least to make them to take the next step of adding the item to the cart, you need these trust signals. And the latest one is if you look at it, like Amazon, like these kind of tools called the shopping assistant that is available in most of the product pages, where you can actually ask any questions about the product. It understands based on the information that is provided to it, and also from the internet. It can answer those kind of questions. Even our tool ConversionBox has this feature. They can act as a shopping assistant for your site. So that is something very critical, because if there is no tool like this on your page, and if you're selling a very complex product, not a commodity one, people would love to talk to your customer support. They have to wait to get the responses. By the time they might have even thought of not buying it. So if there is any readily instant responses available for a customer, people would love to use that and see whether the product is a right fit for them or not. So try to implement these kind of tools. And the other important aspect we also see is the product bundling. Like, a customer might have come to your site for one product, but if you feel there is a bundling, that if they have to buy 2 or 3 products together for a better value from the site, you can provide those dynamic bundles, and you can even give them a discount so that there is an incentive for them for making a purchase on your site rather than across any other platforms. So create that kind of a bundling with a discount option that works, that is really making wonders for our clients. Try to have that kind of feature. And obviously, you need to have a sticky add to cart for mobile, because you take a mobile screen, people will see the images, they will scroll to see about the product, and suddenly if they have to find the ready to add the item to the cart, they have to go one more time to the top and see where the add to cart button and click it. So it is easy if you provide them a sticky add to cart button uh, for your product pages. People can easily click and add to cart. And the last one about this product page is the pricing. People make a purchase with some value thinking, like it is a fact, like when someone comes to your site, they see the product's price, they are immediately going to find the product price in Amazon and all other platforms before they make a decision. So try to understand that uh, people are going to exhibit that behavior. So if you can price the product depending upon this nature of your customers, you can do it better. Like try to have the same price as it is in Amazon, or provide a bundle option, something like that. You can play with customers' mind, and you can improve the conversions. You cannot sell like if your pricing in your website is higher than what you see in Amazon, you cannot expect a big conversions. People would easily prefer to go to Amazon and make the purchase. So pricing is highly important for a better conversion rate. So the takeaway is, I would say, like in the product page, try to create the trust and answer the questions as easy as possible for our customers, so they can make the decision of adding an item to the cart much easier. So yeah, any questions? Right, I am not seeing any questions in the chat. I assume I'm taking a very great presentation. All right. All right. The next topic is cart and checkout. I would say, like on the checkout side, there are a lot of innovations happened in the last 5 to 10 years. Uh, Definitely, people love to have the guest checkout option. Still, many companies are not doing it. That is becoming the norm of the industry. And try to have this billing and shipping, the pre-filled, or implement this auto, like a mobile pay, like Shop Pay or Apple Pay, Google Pay, something like that, so that the customers can not spend time in filling all this name, city, all these things. That is one of the biggest friction point. Try to have it pre-filled for a customer, or provide them an option to get it filled on your the billing pages. And the other important aspect people love to see is the shipping and the dates to be shown. So show that kind of shipping cost and the shipping dates, possible dates on the product on the checkout page, so that they will make the decision whether let me try this product or let me try buying it from you guys. All these things much easier. And try to have an exit intent pop-up. So after all these things, if a customer is not interested in making a purchase, try to show them the exit intent pop-up, ask them for email address, and make them to buy from you. So try to have this kind of exit intents across your website. And the takeaway is, we would say, is avoid the frictions that is being created from the checkout page. If somebody came to your cart page and if he's really interested, he should be able to complete all these things in 10 to 15 seconds. So make it as friction free possible for a customer. for a better conversion. And the last and final thing would be the retention and re-engagement part. So when a customer comes to the site and if he makes a purchase, send them a thank you note and also provide them some kind of feedback tool to engage them to write a feedback in Google reviews or Amazon, wherever possible, and give them some credit for that. So that is highly critical. And many times when someone is abandoning the cart, you have to do some kind of a retargeting to them. You have obviously will be sending a retargeting email, re-engagement email if you capture their email address. If not, you're able to capture those email address. You can run a video ads across all the platforms like Meta, TikTok, YouTube. You can run a brand retargeting ads. Those brand retargeting ads will certainly improve the brand's value in the minds of customers. So that is highly recommended from us to try. And also we see there is many e-commerce big brands are doing this kind of live shopping. You can invite many influencers and do this kind of live shopping for a good engagement and conversions. All right. And this is again a post-purchase email follow-ups. Like you can also send an email to customers who have made a purchase because they are going to be invested on your company. So ask them for any new items to be purchased, recommend them new items to be purchased, or understand what they are trying to look for, collect feedback, all these things you can do. And the last one is going to be on the reorder side. Customers, if you are selling any subscription type of products, you can have those kind of subscribe buttons on your product page. You can also send them an email like this kind of auto replenish email. Exactly like if they are going to use it for 1 month, you can automatically ask them to reorder it or ask them to subscribe to your reordering program. Something again makes the conversions to boost. And there's loyalty programs. Not many customers are actively working on that. Again, that's an easier area. Anybody can work it out. Like you can create loyal customers for your company. Think about Amazon. They are spending heavily on Amazon Prime and Amazon Prime videos to just make the customers loyal to their brand. So think about that kind of investment being made on this. You can also start providing this kind of loyalty program access, give them some kind of a VIP experience so that they can trust your brand always. All right. This is the automated review request. People who have made a purchase, you can send them an automated email request after maybe 10 days or 15 days from the product purchased. Right. So the key takeaway is uh, if somebody makes a purchase on your site for the first time, don't let them go. Try to engage them in multiple ways. Try to measure the customer's lifetime value to grow from the day you make these kind of changes. Definitely, we can see at least 3 times more revenue from the same customer if you are actively engaging them by some means. All right. And some of the examples, what we could see, I could see a question. The other question Gene asked is, what kind of data you could see that many big brands use for heat maps, user surveys, and session recordings? What we could see is people are using full story or they are using tool clarity. So many are using that clarity tool to analyze the session recordings. Nowadays, Clarity provides AI insights, which can recommend you what kind of changes you need to do to improve conversions. So that's something that people actively use it. Yeah, everybody can use it. Again, we didn't cover on this topic because we wanted to focus more on the low-hanging fruits, what many customers are missing out. Uh, Once these changes that we talked about is done, we need to work on the testing part and doing the conversions or doing A/B testing, all these things. Good question. Uh, some of the brands that we helped is like kind of a lazy one. For them, we implemented the smart search and merchandising that improved their conversions. When I say merchandising, dynamic merchandising, helped diverse supply to improve their checkout process, product filters. Overall, we optimize their product discovery and checkout experience. And similarly for biomed guys, we help them with product finders and also for automated email follow-ups. So if you look at conversions, it is not going to be a one-step process. Like you spend 1 month doing all these things. It's not going to work like that. It's a three-phased approach. In the first month, the first 30 days, you can spend time on analyzing your heat maps. If not, try to install those heat maps and analytics tools. Then start optimizing the product page for speed, the trust factors, or setting up the abandoned cart emails, retargeting, all these things. You can do it on the first 30 days. Once you feel that is done, you can start investing on the personalization like product recommendations, homepage personalization, AI search, and creating loyalty programs. All these kind of personalized approach you can do for the next 60 days. And finally, once this personalization part is done, you can start doing the automation like the A/B testing, all these things. So maybe after 90 days, try to implement a tool that can measure how your site is performing and do A/B testing. All these things we can do. Any questions? I could see. The question is, Mary asked, like, Gene asked us, what is the CRO trend is overrated right now? What CRO trend is overrated right now? That's a interesting question. Gene, I would say like people spend a lot of time in creating, I would say it's a good question. Creating a lot of video tutorials or more high quality videos people are doing it. That is kind of overrated in my opinion. You need to create videos, definitely, but a basic videos can help you with that, I would say. A product information, those things are better, but you don't need to hire a big video photographer, shoot it for 3 days at an $100,000 budget. That is not required. Yeah, good question. So, thank you. So this is what I would say, like, you don't need a big budget to do improvement in conversion. You can start small. You can identify those basic friction points and implement proper basic tools to improve the growth. So that's something we recommend. Conversions, as I said, is not going to be a one-step process. It's a multi-step process. Multiple team needs to involve for a better conversion. Even after doing all these things, if bad traffic is coming to your site, your conversion will fail. So you need to work multiple teams to make this conversion click. Similarly, the site speed, trust, all these things can be done if there is a dedicated team, at least to see all these kind of results. All right. So again, since you guys are coming to this webinar, we know that definitely you guys need to improve the conversions on your site. As ConversionBox is a product of a parent company called the Commerce Shop, we also provide a free CR audit for everyone. So in case if you are looking for improving your conversions and get a better idea about your or get a better idea what are the frictions you're seeing, you can actually uh, fill out this form and book a meeting with us. I would be happy to provide you with the free data-driven CRO audit for you guys. Uh, yeah, that's it. Any questions for us? And of course, you can try ConversionBox for free trial. It's free trial for 14 days. In case we wanted to make it 30 days, just send me a mail at hello@theconversionbox.ai. We would be happy to extend your 14-day trial to 30-day trial. So yeah, that's another works for you. Any questions? All right, I assume that we made the information very clear for you guys.